What is up, my friends? It is your old pal Closet Gamer. We're back again for some more Age of Engineering. That's right, we are in our house. We're just about to bust into the new age, actually. So I mentioned last episode that we'll probably get this all set up today. So we've got all the bits that we need. There's nothing really stopping us from jumping straight into the new age, I think, which is pretty good. Feels like we deserve to be there, I think. Machine frame. Now I'm just going to use the old UU matter, I think, to get that. Nice machine frame, make me one of those. Spank you. And then we just need some silver. So 4 silver. Nice. We need a bucket. I was using my inner storage modules with my calculator, which is pretty good. I forgot they were actually there. I was sort of moaning last episode that I didn't have enough stuff. Here we go, electric crucible. Are we ready? Nice trophy, new age number 9. Holy shit! I never thought I'd actually make it to Applied Energistics. When I first started this mod pack, I did not know what I was letting myself in for. It was absolutely mental. I was like, what the fuck have I started? Jesus Christ. Am I ever going to be able to finish this mod pack? Well, you know, we're almost there, I think. We are absolutely getting there. Maybe speaking a bit too soon, but we've come a long way. We've got 5 ages left to go. So technological age, space age. I'm really looking forward to the space age. It's going to be fantastic. Whizzing off to new planets and stuff, finding new things. Draconic age sounds awesome. I saw a lot of the good stuff. Looks great. Right, so let's crack on with these growth accelerators, shall we? Very, very important growth accelerators, from what I understand, because they can turn the seeds that you grow from the crystals from Applied Energistics. They usually take about 8 hours to grow these things. But with the growth accelerators, with 5 growth accelerators actually, you can probably get it down to about a couple of minutes, I think. So they're very important. So let's grab some of these. Now, I can't remember how many we needed per one, but if we have a look again at the recipe. So we're going to need 5 blocks, we're going to need a bunch of fluix cable, we're going to need some more of that for other things as well, so I might as well just make a bunch of that. But let me make these blocks first. Okay, so another 4 of these blocks. Let's go like this, and then like this. We don't want to make 26, we just want to make 4. Nice. And then, what do I need to make this? Some quartz, nether quartz dust, certus quartz dust, any kind of quartz dust. So let's sag a bunch of this stuff, and let's just sag a whole stack. That'll be fine. Let's put that in there. Let's turn. Actually, before that takes all that, let's disable that for the second. Nice, 62 of those, that will do nicely. Thank you very much, Mr. Sagmill, and we'll put you back to the way you were. Cool. Right, so, how was it? It was some of this, and then some normal glass, and that gives you 3 of those. So let's grab a stack of glass. Why don't we just make a few for now? Let's just make, I don't know, what, 64? 30. Maybe some more glass then. Right, so let's just turn that into a couple of these. So we need 10 for the moment. So let's grab like 3 lots. Not 1 lot. I want 3 lots. Cute. Nice. Okay. Now, what do we need? We need some quartz glass. So just need some any block glass and then some certus quartz dust. So we need a lot more actual certus quartz dust, don't we? So let's empty our inventory. Let's grab some more of these. And let's bash a lot of these down into some more dust, and I'll be back. Right, so I've got plenty of glass cable. I'm just grinding up some fluix dust now, so I can make some more seeds to grow some more pure fluix crystals. So I'm just going to grab some sand and combine these guys in here to create these fluix seeds. So we're also going to need a bucket of water. Now I always seem to be losing my buckets, and I always seem to have them in my inventory. So let's grab a bucket of water from over here. Nice. And then let's whiz back over here. Now where should we set this thing up? I'm probably going to end up moving it at some stage, and maybe it would be a good idea to sort of have it near this so it can get some power. I'm wondering whether I should move this. Wondering whether I should move it over this way. I kind of want my ME stuff to be... maybe here would be a good place for it, but it is power over here. I've run power. I've run power for some of this stuff. Let's just put it over here, and I'll think about it off cam about where I'm going to move it to. But for the purposes of now, it will do. Right. So we're also going to need something else. We're also going to need a wrench, and we'll get one of those in a sec. So let's finish up getting this all set up. That like that, and then there. Right. Let's grab a wrench because we need to turn these around, otherwise they're not going to connect properly. So it's just 5 of these guys, or is it 5? I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. So let's grab those back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should give us nether quartz wrench. Nice. Now we're going to connect these. The faces. It's basically the face with the dark side, or the dark sort of circle attaches. And if you click on the front, it will turn them on its side. So like that, and they convey power through themselves. So that's pretty good. You don't need to worry about sort of going uniquely to each face. This one will transfer power through this one, and then through this one, and then through this one, and then through this one as well. Now the bottom one is a bit of a problem because you have to kind of dig up the floor a little bit, but we'll do that. That's not a problem. So like this, and then through here. And then we should be able to just come onto here, and this should give it some power. Giving it power? Nice. Right, now, water bucket in the centre, like so. And then the old crystals in there. Now, apparently these things, they passively drain power from your grid when they're on. So even when they're not actually doing anything, when they're not actually growing seeds for you, they'll still be draining power. So you want to figure out a way to turn them off. And one way you can turn them off is, I forget what it's called, but in the Applied Energistics mod, there is a thing called a, where are you? This thing, toggle bus. Yeah, toggle bus. And to make one of those, you just need a normal lever, some redstone, and some glass cable. So let's go and make one of those right now, so we can turn this off as soon as it is done. A stick, some cobblestone, a couple of redstone, and I think we should be good to go. So this and this should get us that, and then this one and this one. Nice. Okay, so I think do I need to break this to get it to go on there? No, yeah, I do. So let's put this thing on there like that, and then let's put that one there. We need another lever. One of those, and then when it deals that and that. Good. Now, when we flick this switch, now which one is this? Is this block? That block there. So I think have they grown? I think they've grown already. How are you doing? 72%. So you see how fast that was? That's 8 hours down to probably a few minutes. Now let's pop those back in there. And I can't really tell whether they're on. It's because it's already switched itself off. Is it? Yes. See, now the animation's back again. So it's redstone for on. That's fine. Right, so this is carrying on going. Right, I'll be back once these are done. Right, so they are now done, I think. Yes. So we've got 64 of those guys now. So just remember, that took us 10 million RF, or 40 million RF actually, to grow 4 that we needed. And we just got 64. For the sake of a few blocks and a few bits and pieces, definitely well worth making this thing. You can automate it with like a precision dropper, and then maybe a detector to make sure that it detects the fully grown seeds, and then probably with like a redstone signal coming out of it to turn this off. But to be honest, the amount of time it actually takes for these to go. You go and make yourself a cup of tea or something, come back and they'll be done, and then just remember to turn it off. And the amount of RF that it's actually draining is sort of negligible anyway. It's almost for tidiness really that you've even got that switch on there, but it's a good idea to have it on there. Right, so I don't know if you've seen any of the ME auto crafting and some of the stuff that Applied Energistics can do, but it's actually really good. I've been doing some mucking about of it in a test world, trying to see how the different bits and pieces work. And you basically get these things called interface terminals, and interface terminals would essentially treat sort of processing machines like crafting machines. So you have to tell the machine what you expect to put in and what you expect to put out. If you lie to it, if you say, for instance, I give you 1 sand, you give me 15 glass, then it won't work. Basically, you have to say that if I give you 1 sand, then I expect 1 glass back. So what it will do, it will send a piece of sand to this using that terminal, and then it will just receive the 1 glass back, and it will say crafting operation complete, and it will be happy. And you can do that with pretty much anything. So if I want to, I don't know, automate my my block cutting machine to give me iron plates, I have to say that I'll give you a block of iron and you give me 9 plates back, and it will send all the items to those machines for us. So that's really good. And a lot of the recipes, like the beloved electronic circuits, say for instance you know how to make copper cables, so you teach the machines how to make copper cables. If you do that and then you teach it how to make electronic circuits, if it hasn't got the copper cables in stock, it will make the copper cables first and then make the electronic circuits. So it's actually going to be really good. It's going to save us a lot of mucking about. I've been getting lots of electronic circuits. These are actually looking pretty good now, actually. Not too bad, eh? I rigged it up a minute ago and just dumped all the stuff in there, and it's pretty good. Right, so let's just talk a little bit about the things we're going to make next. So I need to make an ME drive, and that is engineering processors, which we've automated. We've got basic circuit boards. I think I've even got 2 of those in stock right now, actually, because I chucked some diamonds in there earlier. Yes, nice. I also chucked some pure Certus quartz crystals in there earlier, and we've got 2 of those ready and waiting. I don't even know if I need them yet. Then I'm also going to make some cables as well, because I'm going to need loads and loads more cables. The cables. We're going to need probably some covered cables. Eventually, anyway, we might as well just prepare for the future. We're going to need lots of these. I'll probably just do the first lot in white because we've got lots of hemp fibre, so we can make them with wool and stuff. So you just need normal glass cable and then just some wool to go over the top, so that's good. This is just what we've already made, so no problem there. So I'll make the cables off cam, and then I'll come back, and then we will make the ME drive. And probably a couple of storage cells as well, because they take lots of circuits also. So I'll be back once I've got all of my cables and probably the starting elements for this guy. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so we're back. We've got lots of cable, doing quite well. We've also got our 2 basic circuit boards. So I was looking at the ME drive just before, and we need to obviously get some silicon. So let's put that silicon in the inscriber press, and we're going to need a few of these actually. And which one was it? It was the silicon one. So we're going to need a few of these. We're going to need 1. We're going to need 2 for here actually, and then I'm probably going to jump straight into a 4K or maybe a 16K storage cell. 4K needs so 1 there, so 4 there in total, and then this one is going to need 4, 8, 16, and then 17. So why don't we jump straight into a 16K and just be done with it and not have to worry about upgrading it for a little while. Right, so I'll make 16 of these, and then I'll make a few other bits and pieces, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Right, 16 of those guys. I've got 10 intricate circuit boards. Got another 3 there, another 1 there, so I need 2 more. So I've got enough of those circuits there. Have I got enough of the ones that look like a sideways F? 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. That should be us good to go. I think that's enough circuits. Not quite sure really. So that's that. Now for this one, what do we need then for the 16K? So we need 4, 8, 16 and then 17. Okay, and that is these guys, which are logic processors. So logic processors, printed logic circuit board, so we need the logic press on these guys. So let's see about this. Now we just need one more. One more, short of a bit of redstone. Short of a bit of a redstone. Let's grab a couple of redstone. Just grab a whole stack of redstone actually. Chuck all of that redstone in there. That'll get us those going. Now let's see about putting these in there with the old logic press. Like that. Then that should go. Good. Then these should start making our last one of these once they get their supplies. So, lovely. Okay, right. Now, I'll carry on crafting these guys. And I'll be back once these are done. I need to automate this somehow. Right, so that's 17 of those guys. Now we need the engineering press. Nice. And I'll just set up a little bit of simple kind of chest-fed system going on here, so I can look at some other things. Now, I think we've probably got, once we get the redstone for these and grab those out of there, then I think we should have all that we need. Nice, got those now. So that needs to come out of there. Now, for the next layer of this, it is this guy, and the silicon. So just need to bung the silicon in there, and that should work. No, maybe we need to do it manually. Right, 16 of those guys, and then 2 of those guys. So that should be us good to go. The only last thing I want to make actually is probably maybe a crafting terminal, or some kind of terminal anyway. So we're going to need another calculation processor. Actually, have I got... I haven't got the calculation processor. I'm going to have to go and find another meteorite before I can do that. But anyway, let's get these last 2 things crafted up. And then we can go off and try and find a meteorite, maybe. So let's say I want an ME drive. Nice. And then I want this 16K storage cell. And the 16K storage cell is made up of loads of these dudes. Right, so that's 16 of those guys. Now to combine them together... we need to go. What's this? Engineering processor. Hang on a minute. Calculation processor. Yes. We need to go meteorite hunting because that was the one that we was missing. Right, let's have a sleep and then we'll go hunt a meteorite. Right, staff of travel powered up. Glider active. Let's go and see what we can find. Now these things, they can spawn underground or overground. All over the place. I'll just have to whiz around until I find one and hope that it's got the one that we want in it, because they can either have 1 or 2 or maybe all 4, you never know. Oh, village. Okay, we've found one. Fantastic. Let's hope it's got something good in it for us. Right, glider deactivate. There should be a chest in the middle of this guy. If you've ever played this before, you sort of, it's right in the centre, and I think we hit it. What is this? Silicon press, engineering press, calculation press. Nice. That was a stroke of luck. I mean, look, I kind of almost made a bit of a beeline for it, pretty much. It's not too bad actually. I don't know why it says that I haven't explored anywhere, because I've been all over this bloody map. Interesting. Right, let's go home, and then let's make the last of our bits that we need. Right, so I kind of bit the bullet and went a bit mental and made quite a few processors just to give us a bit more storage space than we're probably ever going to need. But it's better to have too much than not enough. So I've got enough to make this guy. And then if I go like this, I should have enough to make that guy. And then if I go like this, I should have enough to make that guy. So that's 2 of those guys, plus this ME drive. Nice. Now, where do I want to put this? Because I don't really want to have to move this, but I'll probably end up moving it anyway. maybe if we have the ME drive there, and then if we have some dense cable going into it from here, like this, and then down to here, like this. That'll work. And then we put these guys in there. Now what we need is a terminal, and to make a terminal, it's fairly straightforward, I think. I think we've got most of the things that we actually need. So let's grab enough for a crafting table. Yes, nice crafting table. Haven't made one of those for a while. And then we've got that, haven't we? Have we got yeah, we've got a couple of those. So then it's just this, the ME terminal. What are these? Formation cores, annihilation. Oh, they're different. Annihilation cores, formation cores. So I think the annihilation cores, they're made with nether quartz, which kind of makes sense. Annihilation being from the nether and things. So let's see about making some of those. Fluix dust. I need to get some Fluix dust. Luckily, I predicted this, and I've already got some macerated. So now, if we look here and then here, we should be able to make. Now these are used in other places. They're used, I think, in the atomic assembler. Not atomic assembler. What am I talking about? Something to do with the assembler for. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look because I know they're used elsewhere. So they're used in the molecular assembler, they're used in the import buses, the ME interfaces, they're used all over the place. So we might as well make a few of these guys and then just keep them. So let's just say let's make, I don't know, something like that. That'll do, won't it? That'll do us for a few minutes anyway. And then the formation cores is like this. So some of those, I don't think, do I need more of these logic processors to make this next step? Yes, I need one, so let's just keep one back. That could have been disastrous then, couldn't it? Right, illuminated panel. God, I'm running out of space again. Let's chuck some of this skystone on the floor. Now, I should be able to make now this guy. Nice, ME terminal. And then ME crafting terminal. I thought I had this. No, I haven't got one. Right, let's quickly make one of these guys. So, have we got anything in any of these? Right, no, we need a silicon press. Let's just put our calculator in there for the moment. Put that guy in there for the moment. We just need one silicon press. Then we'll grab that back out of there. That can go back in there. And we'll grab our calculation press. That can then go in there. Then I think, which one was it for the calculation press? Refined circuit card. So we should have one of those ready. Nice. So that goes in there. So it's that one out of there. That one out of there. That one. That one. And then one of those. Nice. We'll pick up all this stuff. Pop that guy back in there. Is this done yet? Yep, that's done. Nice. So then that should be us with our ME crafting terminal. Nice. So we can now talk to our ME system. So, can I put this on there? No, I can't put it on there. It needs to go on normal wire, I believe. So it can go on one of these like this for the moment. Like that, and we can put our stuff in there. We can put some bits and pieces in there like this. So this can go somewhere else. I'm going to move it actually. I think I'm just going to have this stuff downstairs and then have it kind of piped up upstairs. So I'll be back in a sec once I've moved this. Right, my friends, we are back, and I have dismantled my circuit system. So before we had the circuit storage systems from Calculator there, I found them to be incredibly buggy. They kept lagging out as well, giving massive lag spikes. But we are getting an incredible amount of circuits now. I mean, I don't know what I was so upset about, to be honest. So we're getting loads of those coming in. We've essentially just cut out the middleman, really. So they're just getting piped straight into this draw system, and then into here, getting counted up. and then turned into thingies. We're short of these guys though, which is a bit of an issue. Apparently, if I put these in the old restoration chamber, how do I get these guys? Dirt, 12.5% precision chamber, 100%, but it doesn't tell you which one. Okay, never mind. We'll not worry about that too much at the moment, because what I want to show you is the ME system. So I've moved everything downstairs, and this is going to be our new kind of central location. So this is going to be, once I get my other terminals on here, you know, I'll have the interface terminal here and a pattern terminal there and things like that. This is not going to stay like this, don't worry. I've got a plan. So if we come over to here and we get like half a stack of iron or something, and we do that, then that will give us these cable anchors. So that's pretty good. And it's not, I don't think it's in the recipe. I don't think there's a specific recipe for this. But if you go like this around these guys, like this, give you these things called panels, facades, sorry, which these things are quite powerful, and I'm going to get some black ones as well. They're quite powerful because what they allow you to do is essentially cover up bits of the old cable that are coming up out of the floor. So this is my idea for what this is going to look like. We one there like that, one there like that, one there like that, and then one on the top like that. So that is like a little crafting chest, and it's going to be the same all the way along here. So we're going to go like this and then like this, and then have the rest of our terminals on top. It's going to be like our little central location thing. I'm going to change all of the base, so the base is going to turn from stone into this kind of stone. So it's going to look really, really flash, really fancy, and looking pretty swish, I think, actually. So I've got this thing hooked up. We've got bits and pieces in there now. If we just pop downstairs, I'll show you what I've done downstairs. So this is what I've done downstairs. So it's coming straight downstairs into the old ME controller. Got some dense cable coming along here. This is where the majority of our sort of auto ore processing and stuff's going to be going on. So I've already taken the steps to import a lot of our industrial craft machinery sort of downstairs. Now for this area down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these. I'm just going to cover these up like this, which looks virtually invisible. Yes, that's right. What do you think about that? Looks pretty nice, and we can still turn this thing off. If I deselect this one like that, it'll turn it off. Nice, 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 nice. Looks very neat, very tidy. I kind of like it. I'm not quite sure if I want that there though. I'm not quite sure. I might run it underneath, but basically we're getting our power from our RF system getting piped into there at the moment. So I have to have a think about that. Right, so now for the rest of this episode, for the last few minutes that we've got, what I want to do is make a couple of things. I want to make an import bus, so import into the AE2 network. So if we look at a bus, and we look at this import bus, what we need is an annihilation core and some bits and pieces. Now, I've already put these into all of the bits that we need for one of these into the AE2 system, and you can see how easy this is now. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I can just go like this. I don't have to search around for nothing. Everything is fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that done already. Import bus. That would have taken me ages of running around backwards and forwards. And how am I going to get this stuff in? I'm just going to put it on this one, I think. Yeah, we'll put it there. Right, now, cable, cable, cable. Give me some cable. I'm just going to run it around here for the moment because this is just to get the stuff in the system. Okay. Actually, no, I can just come straight around here. I needn't have done that. Needn't have done that. I could have just come straight around here. Right, import bus. So, we're going to get rid of all of these storage crates because these should start emptying now. Yep, you see these magma blocks are slowly ticking in. And this is slowly starting to fill up. Fantastic. Right, so what I'll do is I will get an interface bus. What should we get next? An interface bus? What's this? Storage bus, that's what we want. Storage bus, so we need another sticky piston, another normal piston. So let's grab 2 pistons. We've run out of cobblestone, so let's grab some cobblestone. Let's grab some cobblestone and chuck it in there. Now let's make another piston. So 2 pistons, 1 sticky piston, 1 ME interface. So I just need to grab some more glass from over here. Dump the glass in there as well. And that should allow us to make that guy. And then we just need this, like this, ME storage bus. Nice. Now, what we can do is we can put this on our draw controller. So I've made some, I've made a bit of a gap here. How are we going to run this in? We could just run it all the way along the floor like this. How's about this? So, draw controller, I'm just going to move you down 1. Come here, draw controller, and you can go there now. Nice. And then what I need is my ME storage bus to go there. Now, all of the stuff that's in there should now be available to us. Yes, look at all this stuff. Oh. All in one central location. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now we could just cover this up. Nice. I love this mod. It's so cool. Look at that. Done. Looking tidy. Looking sweet. Actually, why is that disconnected? Did I break that? There we go. Right, the rest of that stuff's going to get piped in. How is this doing? Slowly but surely, getting all the stuff into it. Then I can replace these with probably some more drawers. Right, okay, looking good. So in our next episode, what I really want to focus on is probably some automated crafting and stuff. So what we'll do is I will move a lot of my Industrial Craft 2 machines downstairs. I will get some bits and pieces that will allow us to auto craft. So what we'll be looking at is probably an ME pattern terminal, which is a few bits and pieces, nothing too special going on there. Also the molecular assembler, nothing too special going on there. The crafting monitor, nothing too crazy. Energy cells, these can get quite expensive when you get into the higher tiers because it's basically repeating the recipe over and over and over again. And then some crafting storage. Again, storage components, not too bad. We've made those already. And I think that's about it. That should get us to a point where, oh, and also some of these ME interfaces, we're going to need quite a few of those. Probably 1 on each machine. And then also probably some patterns as well. So let's have a look at patterns real quick. So the blank patterns is, yeah, cheap as chips. Not too bad. So really, really exciting times. Really good to get some auto crafting going on. I'm really looking forward to getting that set up in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you guys next time.